Hi, welcome back to my challenge. It's the end of week 32, 10th of August. I can't believe we're at week 32, like August already. Like, where is this year going? So let's just get into the items that sold for this week. So the first item was this vintage, I guess you call it, I don't even know what era this is, Saltbush Bill number 45 cartoon little book, or cartoon comic. I had it listed, I think, for $44.95, and someone made me an offer, I think, for around $30. I counted it. Now, I reckon I might have counted it for $37.50 or $39.95. I can't remember. They counted less, like I think only like a couple dollars more than their original one, like $32.50. And then I was kind of debating, do I just, take it, get rid of it, another thing out the door? It's not actually, it was only very thin, so it wasn't like a massive book, not like the Foot Rot Flats, which are a bit bigger. This was quite a thin one. So I think what I did is I checked eBay if anyone else had sold one or was selling one. I did find a seller had a number of these comics priced at $60 each, and I went to the solds, and that person has sold quite a few of these comics for $60. I don't think I found this particular number in the solds, but I remember thinking, nah, you know what, I think $44.95 is not that bad. So I ended up just letting that person's offer go, like the counter offer that they made to my counter offer. I just let it go. And then it came up as, this is a listing that's eligible to send an offer. So I did send, I think, actually, what I think I did is sent a counter offer, like sent a 10% offer first, and then they counted back. And then I realized it was the same person that originally offered me. So I think I didn't do a search on what they were selling for until that second sort of round of offers. So, so then I was debating. That's right. It was the second time. The first lot I was like, and it was the second lot when I was debating, do I just take it? And then I Googled, I eBayed, comped it on eBay, and thought, no, I'm not even going to counter or decline or whatever. I'm just going to let it go. Then someone else ended up paying for it full price at the $44.95 plus the $8.35 tracked envelope. I thought it might have been them, that they might have gotten sick of going back and forth with me and just thought, I'm just going to pay it. But it wasn't. It was a different buyer. So yeah, I ended up just selling it for what I originally had it listed as. So that's that. Next lot to sell was the Adam Steele paperback books. I can't remember what I paid for these, like 50 cents to $1 each. I think, I was of the thinking when I got them that, Westerns, I'd heard Westerns are popular, they're hard to, I don't really find Westerns that often, though I probably don't really look for them, but I think I'd heard that, they sell well or whatever, and these two have been sitting around for ages, and I think I ended up lowering the price over time. So they only sold for $17.99. I did get them in the new extra small satchel, so I bought my label through eBay, so I got a further discount on that. So I think the postage was $8.54 or something like that. So not a huge profit on that at all. But again, sitting around for ages, so another one to get off my shelf. So happy with that. Next item to sell is this I call it a coffee table book, Still the Slow Home. Now I just want to check. I think I paid $1 or $2, or maybe I paid $5. I can't remember. I think it's one that I think I bought for myself again, or it's iffy. Like, anyway, sold for $50.99. All up. I can't remember what I had listed versus. I'm actually just looking at my all transactions report, rather going into my solds and seeing what I sold sort of before I took offers or whatever, what I had it listed as. So yeah, total sales with the postage included was $50.99. I haven't packaged that up yet, so I don't even know how much the postage. I think it might have to go into a medium satchel, not sure, or it might fit in a small. The next one though will probably be a medium, because I think I charged $16 post or $15 post. So the very last item to sell, which was yesterday, was a set of vintage acrylic, I think they are. Oh my God, I've had a mental blank what they're called. Placemats. The cork-backed placemats. Again, they have been sitting around for yonks, probably a year or two. So they sold all up for $31. Okay, I just quickly checked. I bought those Pimpernel acrylic placemats for $2. And then the Saltbush comic book I paid 50 cents for, the one that sold for $49.95. Okay, so what does that give me for my overall totals for the week? So from the 3rd of August to the 9th of August, that is $153.28. Fees and charges, $30.47, leaving $122.81 before tax and postage. So total of 4 buyers, average sale price $38.32. And my challenge fund, oh my God, I thought I'd hit 3,000. I did my numbers this morning and I'm yet to hit $3,000. I thought this week was going to be it, but it's not. My total is sitting at $2,912.03. So that is 20.8% of my goal. So I'm only a fifth of the way through. I should be at 61% of my way through. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I haven't done anything else this week, comping or anything. I haven't even done any listings, even though I said I would. I don't know, I'm absolutely zonked. Like every night I've just been so exhausted and going to bed early. Just real, exhaustion and fatigue. I don't know if it's stress, I'm just burnt out, to be honest, I think. And with this challenge, I am a bit over it. I'm going to continue it. I'm not sure it's a challenge, but I feel like I'm just overselling on eBay. I'm just over this whole thing. If you knew, here, I have a full-time job. This is not for me to become a reseller and quit my job. And I mean, I have a full-time, I work full-time. I don't have a full-time job. I quit my job in the start of the year and I'm temping. But I work, Monday to Friday when I can. So this isn't for me to be working to make this a full-time business, and that is just for me to get extra money on top of my pay. And so, it's hard, it's tiring, there's other things I want to be doing, and then I'm always thinking I've got to be, listing on eBay, I've got to be doing something. My mind is constantly ticking over how to make more money. What can I do, and what can I do for work to make me happy? So that I'm happy at work, and then I've got other things as well. So I was trying to think, why am I not happy doing this? And I don't know if it is because I have set a goal that I'm seeing how it's not going well. Before, and actually I was looking at my 90-day total. I'm sitting around the 1,500-1,600. I think it's even dropped down to 1,300. Whereas when I first started a few years ago, deliberately buying stuff to sell, not just stuff that I'd sold stuff that I'd won, or things, my personal stuff, things that I was actually deliberately buying to resell. A couple of years ago, I was sitting at 3,000-ish. And now it's so low. I'm just not selling much. And I think, I do think I'm shit at this, to be honest. I don't think I'm great at it. Probably don't know what to pick up, even after all this time. But I think secondly, it was just kind of play money. I was doing it to, if I want a new dress, or, maybe there is a bill or something, or, you want to buy something like a pair of boots or stuff that I wouldn't go out and splurge on myself, or a Lego set. Try not to spend my income money that has to go towards the mortgage and all that stuff, and just try to have extra money, play money. And so I don't know if that's why, and I was probably never conscious of how much I was making, because when I'd get to $200-300 sitting in my account, it'd be like, oh, I can buy this, and then I'd start again. So maybe because I am seeing the total now and have set this, really high goal, and I'm not spending anything, I'm not just trying to let it build up, maybe that's just sucking the fun out of it. I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, I'm a bit over it. But I think I've got no other skills to do anything on the side to make money. So, I'll be sticking with it, and I'm definitely going to stick out the challenge and see what I get to at the end of the year. But yeah, I'm I mean, I love going to the op shops and looking for stuff. And even, I mean, I love going op shopping just for personal stuff, so that won't stop. But yeah, it's, yeah, I'm just tired, I think, as well. I'm just really, really tired. And it's just making all the things I have to do in my life just harder. And then this is on top of it, trying to, you know, train really hard to get a lot more towards my goal. Anyway, that's my week, how it's gone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.